welcome to Brands Hatch. It's the end of the day here for me. However, we've got a very action-packed vlog coming for you. Start of the day, very sunny. End of the day, as you can see, very wet. So a lot has changed today. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. But cut now to my qualifying hot lap at the start of the day.
Right, so as I approach the last corner here to start my qualifying lap, my fastest lap in qualifying, just got to try and make sure to nail it. In this case, if I don't, I get a lot of oversteer on exit. That really affects the run out of the last corner. So already, it wouldn't be a great start to the lap, but I've got to put that behind me, keep close to the inside wall, then bring it back to the left-hand side. Just as you go over the crest into turn 1 is when you hit the brakes. So at this point, just got to nail the apex, in which I do perfectly on the apex. A bit of a silent exit, but that's fine. Next corner really is one you need to get right as well. Down to third, down to second. As you can see, car's trying to fight away, but that's perfect. A little bit of rotation. Again, neutral steer is quick in these sort of cars. At this point, I'm seeing that I'm catching them cars in front. This is far from ideal on a qualifying lap, especially when you're the fastest car coming up. However, I'm just going to have to go with it now. It's been a good start to the lap. So now into the left-hander before we go onto the GP loop. It's a really difficult corner. It's a really late apex. It's very easy to apex too early. You see the car in front running a bit wide there. You want to use the curb on the outside, but obviously don't go over it, otherwise it will lose your time onto the straight. Again, this is just really important to get the exit out of that last corner onto this straight, otherwise you lose time the whole way through. It's a really fast downhill right-hander. Don't shift out of fourth, just keep it in fourth. Again, the car's trying to break away, but perfect. Nice apex, nice exit. These corners are really quite difficult because it's so off camber, the car is always trying to slide away from you. As you can see there, little snap, but again, that's all right. So at this point here, I'm really thinking, right, this is a good lap. I need to nail these last few. Use all the curb on the inside, run it out to the white line on the outside, and now I'm thinking, I'm catching this person a lot, this is not good. Again, nice last corner there. So I'm now thinking, right, please move out the way. Obviously everyone's on a qualifying lap, so there's no need for him to move out the way. So at this point I have to back off slightly into the last corner, sort of preparing for another lap, but it turns out that this was a good lap. I get a very good exit, as you can see, compared to the car in front. Dive to the inside and just make sure just do the least distance to the finish line, cross finish line there, and that is my fastest lap in qualifying, which put me P6 overall.
Hello, welcome to Brands Hatch for round 5 and 6 of the championship. It is a scorcher here at Brands Hatch. It's the GT World Challenge weekend. So as you can probably see in here, there's GT cars out on track right now. Qualifying, I've just done qualifying, and yeah, very good overall. P6 overall, 8 tenths off pole. I had no slipstream, so again, like Silverstone, made the most of what I could. Because of how hot it is, the tyres overheated very quickly, so it was hard to keep them within the operating window really, but I made the most of what I could. P6, very good. So 6th for race 1 and 8th, I think, for race 2. Don't know about my maths there, but yeah, either way puts me in a very good position for both races. It'll be difficult. I think it'll be 2 races where we have to manage the tyres quite a lot because they will just overheat otherwise, but huge grid, everyone's going for it. It should be a good one, it should be good. It's a weird one as well. It's the first time we've sort of had a crowd. There's a lot of international fans here for the World GT. So it's weird walking around having so many people here, but it's good. Should be a good weekend. I'm looking forward to race 1 now at about 2 o'clock, and then race 2 this evening at about 5. So it should be good.
Just
Brands. Good race, really strong start. Started 5th in the end, promoted from 6th to 5th because someone had a crash in qualifying and had to pull out the event. So promoted to 5th, held 5th on lap 1. So very, very good start to the race. And then really just chipped away. One of the drivers in front managed to get past him. I think he pushed a bit too hard at the start, cooked his tyres, just managed to slip through. Getting to 4th, stayed 4th the whole race, built up a nice little gap to 5th and 6th behind. And then yeah, just sat in 4th. So then good points, good finish. Yeah, on to race 2, the reverse grid race. race 2 done here at Brands. Pretty disappointing one to be fair from my books. Had a really good start, got up to, well, I don't know what position, but I gained about 3 places around the outside. So yeah, good. As you might be able to see, it is now raining. It was a bit damp at the start of the race, but not really, it weren't fully wet. So it meant that the track was greasy in places that you didn't think it would be, and yeah, difficult race really. Both from my part, I weren't driving the best. There was a few times I went off the track stupidly that I shouldn't really have done. Other times where I wasn't at fault and I got pushed off, but it's racing, it is what it is. And yeah, I ended up I think 8th or 9th, so not great, but in the bigger picture, it's still good. 4th and an 8th or 9th, whatever it was, still decent points, still decent takeaway from Brands. And now we're into a little bit of a summer break, if you will, even though it's now raining. And we haven't got any racing again until Anglesey in Wales on the 1st of August. So big old break, might try and do a bit of testing maybe, do a few bits on the car, repairs and stuff. But yeah, on to Anglesey in Wales next.